Hey guys, how's it going? My name's Adolize, and welcome back to Evoland 2. In the last episode, we explored the village that popped up in the Windy Valley, and turns out there's a megalith near there that, well, took us all the way back in time to when the Magi were still around. So, I mean, here they are. So we're exploring here, playing card games, you know, the usual. So let's talk to these people. The end of time is looming, the great destruction that will engulf time itself. We need to find out how to prevent it, lest all of existence cease to exist. Alright, so there's a bunch of people here. Megaliths were designed using data taken from the anomaly, however they are not yet operational. Perhaps one day we'll be free to roam the timescape, as it were. Oh, I wonder if maybe that's where they went? Question mark. The anomaly goes as far back as our oldest records, but we have only spent the last few decades analyzing its makeup. The data has been most illuminating. Perhaps our research will be used to prevent the end of time. Maybe? There is certainly a lot of things here. Can't read that. Here at the center we examine the anomaly's physical properties. Its diameter has changed very little over the last few centuries. Nothing that goes in can come out again. At its horizon, space-time disturbances have been detected. The anomaly seems to swallow up time itself. Pretty amazing stuff, wouldn't you agree? Sounds like a black hole. Oh, I guess that's not a chest I can open. Okay. I don't know what those guys at the Molecular Research Center are up to, but apparently they're using our data to build some kind of huge machine. Sure hope they know what they're doing. Okay. Using data from the anomaly, we invent... Oh, I missed what he said. Okay, so we're going to skip through all that. Using data from the anomaly, we invented a terrifying item. Judging from our experiments, it allows one to erase anything from the timeline, making it so it virtually never existed. We call it the Key of Time. Oh, hey, the thing we're trying to get. Because of its potential for misuse, it was divided into 5 fragments. Each piece of the key was given to a separate island. We have one ourselves, and after much debate, we decided to send it into the anomaly. Oh, no. Thereby ensuring that no one can ever bring it all. Hold up. I'm trying to do that. Okay, do we need to go farther back? Without a doubt, the power within the Key of Time posed too much of a risk. Then again, perhaps the world will require such a power to withstand the great destruction. Were we wise to keep it out of reach? Well, I'll challenge you in a minute. Some of our colleagues say that time travel should be restricted, warning against the potential repercussions. But we have highly secure protocols. A temporal modification could never happen. I think it has, and I'm trying to erase it, and you guys aren't letting me. After all, we're only interested in collecting data, not altering the fabric of time. Okay, so let's challenge you. Let's see if we can win a game of cards, and we got a weapon that I'm not entirely sure about, so, I want Velvet because she has a lot of life and does decent damage, so, I hope you guys enjoy seeing the card games. I'm not going to get rid of them or anything. I'm going to continue playing them because I really enjoy playing them. These are really fun, so, yeah, too bad. Let's go ahead and put you there. Do some more damage. And now the scary time because she has like 10 mana, but used almost nothing but... Okay. So they have a lot of mana, but... Ooh. Three. Well, let's do that. Put you down here. And we're just going to continue to wreak havoc. I'm a little worried about the Lost Viking. He doesn't have much life left, but everything else should be fine. Cool. So... Don't like you. Get rid of you. This will do the most damage, so let's do it. So, unless they completely destroy us, which they're not, we've won. Okay, cool. We have 18 life left. Oh, so that's the weapon. The weapon's incredibly powerful. it's also very weak, but it does a lot of damage. It's also worth a lot of mana. Okay, cool. So what are we gonna get this time? You're very lucky, you know? There, you deserve this card. Magi. Okay, cool. I don't know if that's the thing that I keep seeing that's giving them a lot of mana. I don't know. We'll find out. But anyways, looks like there's nothing else here. Okay. So they sent the Key of Time into the anomaly. Well, that's a bummer for me. I'm sure we're going to be able to find it, but let's go. Let's set sail. And we are... That is very certainly an anomaly. Let's get close to it. That seems like a good idea. Alright, so we have yet another age to explore. Man, this boat is really good to have. So there's something down here. Let's see if there's anything north, because it looks like there's a little bit of a waterway. And there certainly is. Is there anything here? Doesn't look like it. Megalith Island. Okay. Welcome to Megalith Isle. This island was artificially created with the help of robo-servos designed by the Molecular Research Center. We plan to install a new Megalith here before too long. True, they are not yet finalized, but soon enough this spot will become a popular point of departure for temporal exploration. Okay. Oh my gosh, here's the robots. Construct, build, enlarge, destroy. No, not destroy. Good. No destruction. Maybe the robots turned against them? That could be a thing. That's disappointing. I came all this way to see the Megalith, but it's not set up yet. I don't entirely trust those robo-servers. What if someday an artificial intelligence takes over and sends robots back in time to kill us all off? You know, like, terminating us? Not terribly likely that. Nah, there's just, like, how many movies of that now? There's 4 Terminators, or... I don't know. I don't actually... I've watched the original ones. I watched the first one. I don't know if I ever watched the second one. But not my type of thing. I don't watch many movies. Instead of attempting to travel through time, they should be devoting their energy to saving it. When time is no more, we won't be traveling anywhere. That is very true. But if you could time travel, you could see what stops it. And hopefully not get sucked into whatever anomaly or destructive force that causes the time travel not to work anymore. Because, you know, time being destroyed and all that. Alright, let's continue heading north. And there is a lot to explore. There's a tiny little island here. That's interesting. A mountainous island. So I think these are areas that were... Okay, if we think about... So, the Magi lived in a time where there's, like, nothing but sea. And if we look at these islands, like, this is Demonia, maybe? Question mark? But it's the molecular research. Okay, we'll come back to that in a moment. I want to go see what the other place is first. But these islands, so all these islands are going to have the keys, so they're all something important later. So the Viking Island, so this Megalith Island is the pirates, maybe? Or at least the, oh, it's probably the Cursed Isle, because they did call it an isle. That is the mainland. Oh, that's where the Great Disaster is. Okay, so I kind of understand what's going on here. This is going to be the Viking Island, or Viking, whatever. So what is here? The Magi Library. Oh, of course. Because this is where the book was. They had the book. Yeah, it's... Kuro, this is a library. I mean, this must be the library of the Magi. The one said to contain the entirety of Magi knowledge and understanding. Please, oh please, let me look around. Sure. Thank you. Oh, so we're now playing as Velvet. Looks like our time here is up, but I still have so many things to find out. Okay. She... if you're looking for a particular book, talk to Professor Gaggle. Oh, Google. Google. He has an eidetic memory. How do they come up with these weird names? It's Google. Okay, so... Can we click on anything? No? Okay, let's talk to this guy. You are in the Great Magi Library. For the sake of other patrons, please refrain from talking. Also, chocolate invisibility cloaks are strictly forbidden. Is that a Harry Potter reference? This game is full of references. I love it. Why is every librarian such a killjoy? I can understand the chocolate, but why invisibility cloaks? Alright, so let's just continue talking. So much to know, to discover, too much to learn in one lifetime. It saddens me deeply to know that each life invariably ends, to know I could never read all the books in existence or visit every land. At the same time, that might be why I consider each moment equally precious. Does make you think. That's a good outlook. Much has been written about the end of time. Most Magi strongly believe the event is nigh. As a result, pure research has advanced light years in a short time. I happen to be a skeptic. If time should meet its end, it shall happen. But I see no reason to believe it shouldn't carry on as it always has. Hopefully he's right about that. So, that's right there is the answer to why their civilization advanced so quickly, just so quickly. They believed that the end of time was coming, and so they dedicated everything to research. To make my dream a reality, I'll have to read about 2,000 books on various subjects. What's my dream, you ask? To work at the Molecular Research Center. Oh, it is far and away the best research team in the world. Have fun with all that reading. According to recent studies from the Anomaly Center, the anomaly exists in all times at once. And that is the great disaster. Okay, but it remains to be confirmed. That is precisely why the Megalith project must be finalized in spite of those who deem it too dangerous. And the Megaliths were indeed confirmed and finished. So to the back of the library, and this must be Professor Gaggle. How may I be of assistance? It just so happens I came into possession of a book some time ago. I'm afraid I don't understand all of it. Would you be willing to help me decipher it? A book, you say? May I see it? Yes, here it is. My word, it's stupendous. This is full of treatises on the science of cold. It makes some fascinating assertions. Might I make a copy? Sure. Mr. Gaggle, please. Oh, this is Mr. Gaggle. Oh, this is the anarchivist. I still find that an interesting word. I don't know if that is actually a thing or not. But what can I do for you? Quickly commit this work to memory, and then make a full copy, please. Right away, sir. Not to worry, this should take but a moment. Professor Gaggle works very quickly. All done, sir. Thank you, Mr. Gaggle. That'll be all. Thank you kindly for contributing to the Great Library. It will surely take a number of years, but we shall eventually decode those equations, and that will enable us to replicate conditions of extreme cold. We will, of course, have to carefully monitor the reactions. Wouldn't want to freeze the entire island by accident. They did. So we just created the Vikings. At any rate, by way of thanks, do you have my approval to use the Research Center's large Hyperion cannon? You'll find it's rather fun. But take care not to send any old thing into the anomaly. Okay, I'm on the board of Temporal Ethics. Our role is very simple: establish guidelines and protocols for preventing accidents and time travel scenarios. We've prepared for all contingencies, that is, assuming everyone follows our recommendations. It's nice to know someone's already planning ahead. Cool. The big book on cooking with spices. That's in room D. Oh my god. The top 50 theories on anomaly? Room A, shelf 18, use the ladder. Row. Okay, end of time for dummies. Someone checked that out and never returned it. Quite the memory he's got. Indeed. So let's talk to you again. I want to see. Thank you for the book, miss. As soon as we finish. Yep. Okay, so I think that's what we need to do here. We're just kind of grasping in the dark at what we're supposed to be doing. which is fine. I mean, we're playing with time travel. It's weird. Scant documents come to us from the Dark Ages. It appears the anomaly already existed then. And of course, the end of time theory originates from the distant period. In that time, it was known as the Great Destruction. Times yet the same fears persist. You know that centuries ago the sea level was much lower. Evidently something caused a vast frozen continent to melt, thus allowing the sea levels to rise several meters within a few decades. Fortunately, most of the records from that period have been lost. It's intriguing to think that there used to be a few large continents rather than several islands. That era is known as the Dark Ages. So, cycles? Did the Magi create things that, like, okay, that's an interesting little revelation. Not entirely sure how that's gonna work. Probably time loops, but looks like your time is up. Okay, so let's leave the library. I think we found out everything we need. And time to go to the research. We can also use the large Hyperion cannon, aka the Large Hadron Collider, to send things into the black hole. I mean, anomaly. I am saying this tongue-in-cheek. These are the references that this is making. But let's go to the Molecular Research Center. I don't know what to throw into the anomaly, but we can. So that's a thing. Like, I wonder if we could throw mana in there. That would be interesting. So let's go to the Molecular Research Center, and access to Molecular Research Center is restricted to authorized personnel only. Oh, it's you? You're already back? It's fine, you can go through. Wait, what? What? Is Kuro not... Okay, I am confused. So is Kuro not actually human? Hey, it's all the robots. Probability of surviving the Great Calamity 1 in 3000. That's not bad. In addition to our research on creating new life forms, our studies of time manipulation are proceeding well. If all goes according to plan, we should be able to prevent the Great Calamity. Some of the greatest scientists are working in the Anomaly Research Center. It's quite a shame their research hasn't been fully applied due to the library's overzealous board of ethics. Luckily, we don't have the same kinds of restriction. So, hold on, we just got access to here because they recognized us. I don't think Kuro is from the same time period as Fina. I have a feeling Kuro is actually a Magi. I'm making that statement now. I've never played this game, so, like, this is a blind playthrough, so I could be wrong, I could be right. Are you new here as well? I was just accepted into the military research program. Okay, it's amazing what they're doing here, wouldn't you agree? This is world-changing stuff. They're also making demons, so you're a newbie too. Would you happen to know what goes on in the sub-level by chance? Don't have access to that area, but sure seems incredible. Curious. Let's go deeper. Yeah, they're making things. Here are some of our most beautiful creations. These creatures can harness energy from... Oh, these creatures can harness energy from nature and then store it biologically for us to siphon at will. These are the Guardians. All thanks to the miracle of molecular science. These are the Guardians. So I recognize... this is the... Actually, can we see it? This silhouette is her. I don't know. That one might be Fina's, and then I don't know that we've seen these. With the help of these creatures, we'll have near limitless amounts of energy at our disposal. Likely a sufficient amount to sustain our major project. That looks like the windfish. That also looks like the thing in the ocean. Tiny Tiki has gotten big, don't you think? At this rate, he'll be as big as one of the old Dark Age continents. Then he will generate enough energy all on his own. Who knows, maybe it could even swallow the anomaly. Containment of creatures 100%. Nothing to report. Also, that looks like Shovel Knight. That looks like the Deku Tree. I don't know. This is fascinating. This is really cool stuff. Demons. Current hybrid population 34. Target 10,000. Result consistent with projected goals. Those new hybrids are wonderful, aren't they? They'll certainly make good servants. I think they're demons. And access to sub-level restricted to authorized staff. Access granted. Why do we keep getting to go deeper? I mean, this is confirming my theory that Kuro is not human. Or at least not from the same time period of Fina. Project completion 37%. Estimated time to completion unknown. Project defense system active. Likelihood of lethal force 2%. This is the weapon. Energy supply 3%. Warning, energy levels insufficient for activation. At the most crucial junctures, you have to make tough decisions. G. We are counting on you to keep the project alive. I've spent the better part of my life planning this project. With any luck, I'll see it put in motion within my lifetime. Yet there's still so much to do. Did he just call me G? This is interesting. Okay, you're the energy supply dude. Alright, let's talk to these. So you were chosen for the project, huh? It's a big responsibility. Yeah. It'll take us another several years to complete the project. Apparently the Molecular Research Center has dealt with our energy supply problems, but we have to finish things up ourselves. Time is of the essence. The great calamity draws close. Do you realize what this machine could do? Should we successfully complete it, we'll achieve nothing short of immortality? To think that if we hadn't managed to remove the Stone of Time from the anomaly... Oh? All this wouldn't have been inconceivable. Okay, now things are getting interesting. This is an interesting room as well. Why are there bushes down here? Okay, this is really strange. But... Wait a sec. The Stone of Time, you say? So if we sent the Stone of Time back into the anomaly, would that solve our problems? Yeah, get out of my way. Alright, so... What do we do now? Do we go grab the Stone of Time? Because I don't think we have the Stone of Time currently. We could send an old sword into the... We could send gravity into the, Oh my gosh, there's so many things we could send into the anomaly. What do we do? Oops. Let's see. We have 2 fragments there. And there's a fragment of ice. Alright, well this has been kind of, revelating? Some of the greatest... Okay, so yeah. This has been fairly interesting. Let's leave. Oh, it's you? You're back. You're already back. Fine, you can go through. Okay, so I will tell you guys what. Let's go ahead and end the episode off here. We'll go back to the large Hyperion cannon and kind of go from there. I don't know what to do next. I'm really confused, but this episode has been kind of, well, intriguing, to say the least. So we'll kind of see what to do. We can send something into the anomaly, and maybe that's what we need to do. So I don't know, we'll figure something out. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!